Hello crime fighters, I'm Ray the DA and this is Straight Talk. Well, sending people to prison works. The soft stuff doesn't. Michael Rushford, the president of the Criminal Justice Legal Foundation, posted a real-world example of how deterrence works and the soft stuff doesn't. Last year, many of us enjoyed watching Tom Hanks play the title role in the movie Captain Phillips. Remember, he had to deal with the takeover of a freighter by pirates off the Somalian coast. The movie was based on a true story, and it really bothered him because while piracy in those waters off the African coast was a nationally reported issue and well known to freighter companies, the crews at the time of the Maersk, Alabama was captured. These huge ships remained virtually defenseless to the lightly armed groups of unsophisticated pirates in these small boats from Somalia. A story published Monday in the Christian Science Monitor reports that things have changed dramatically over the past couple of years. In 2011, there were 237 ships attacked and captured by these pirates around Northeast Africa. This year, so far, there have been only 7 pirate attacks, all of which failed. What happened? Well, I'll tell you what happened. Warships were dispatched to patrol the area, and the shipping companies hired armed security guards to repel these pirates. The pirates who have been able to be captured have been prosecuted and imprisoned for long terms. Interviews with those gang leaders who had previously managed the pirates and the pirates themselves reveal that due to the increased consequences for piracy, it is no longer worth taking the risk. This is called deterrence, and deterrence is the basis of every successful criminal justice system. Yet many pro-defendant, anti-punishment activists and many in academia deny that deterrence exists. We've been told countless times that the death penalty does not deter murderers, even in the face of multiple studies over the past 14 years that prove otherwise. These smart sentencing, as they call themselves, advocates behind the California's realignment or let them out of prison law and is currently pushing the Smart Sentencing Act in Congress. They refuse to acknowledge that increasing the penalties for crime causes many potential and former criminals to change their behavior. Low crime rates in most of the parts of America that we've enjoyed over the past 2 decades occurred while there were stiff sentencing laws for habitual criminals. They were adopted and enforced and demonstrate the impact of deterrence. But those opposed to real consequences for criminals are often exposed as hypocrites when it comes to other types of behavior. And this is all with the blessing of these pinko commies across the drought-plagued California. The State Water Resources Group out there announced that anyone who hoses off his driveway, uses unrecycled water in a fountain or floods a sidewalk can be fined $500. Well, these anti-punishment characters are all for these events, these sort of consequences, but not sending hoodlums who commit crimes to prison. The article in the Wall Street Journal also notices that these pirate gang leaders are not entirely quitting the business. Why not? They know people And they're waiting for these cooperating nations and ship owners to become complacent, think that everything is fine, and relax their security. Guess what, crime fighters? Deterrence works. The soft stuff doesn't. Good for us. Let's start getting rid of these soft on crime laws and start moving ahead with penalties for people who choose to break the law.